A visionary is an intellectual who's ahead of their time. It's someone who's creative, imaginative, and some would even say radical. Our CEO is just that. One small thought in 8th grade produced the phrase, a better chance, a better community. And Chester, along with our brilliant young leaders, is seeing that idea through from conception to completion. And ABC2 doesn't just employ a visionary. We define it. Our work is innovative and game-changing in that the foresight of our CEO way back when is now being implemented through programming, partnerships, and community engagement initiatives that are literally transforming the status quo in rural communities. Our efforts are facilitated by youth in order to empower them to shift narratives and outcomes for marginalized demographics and empower them to be the change they wish to see in the world. This is something that has never been successful before on a sustainable level in our area. And so our Northeastern North Carolina Resiliency Hub will be the catalyst for healthy lifestyles, environmental stewardship, professional development, and so much more in communities across the globe. We ask for your support and we invite you to join us along this journey.
Good morning. My name is Chester B. Williams. I am the founder and CEO of A Better Chance, A Better Community, also known as ABC2. Here at ABC2, our mission is to connect rural communities with resources to activate youth power and advocate for realistic solutions and healthier lifestyles. And that's why we're changing the world one community at a time. And the way that we're changing the world one community at a time is with young people. Young people ages 10 to 24, and even those who are young at heart, but specifically young people ages 10 to 24, becoming leaders in their communities, tapping into their own pride, and creating positive community change. We do have 4 focus areas in ABC2. That's healthy eating, active living, civic engagement, and entrepreneurship, where we teach young people not only to create businesses, but programs that can be sustainable in community, but have that long-lasting impact, because young people are untapped resources in the community, and especially in rural communities, because young people are leaving for better opportunities. And ABC2 teaches and provided the skills and resources to connect with community, but also to create the change that they wish to see and be in their community, and leaving a legacy, even if they choose to leave and come back or not come back, but they will have some impact and connection to their foundation, to their home. We do this in partnership with so many others, like the North Carolina Climate Justice Collaborative. We also work with Just Foods, National 4-H, or our county 4-H level. And we also do a lot of leadership building and through our community farm, where we just don't grow food, we grow people, innovation, and community. And we make that a community hub to be able to talk about social justice issues. The North Carolina Climate Justice Collaborative is a statewide organization that supports and provides resources and support and technical assistance around the issues of climate justice in our community. Where we are founded at is in Northeastern North Carolina, where there is a huge impact of the Atlantic Coast Pipeline, which has since been shut down, but the aftermath is still there for us to see in a sore eye. But we know about the natural gas and the controversy that comes with it, and the impact on the communities, especially communities of color, which is predominantly the rural areas in Northeastern North Carolina and across the state that we serve. We also discuss about climate justice impact as in terms of Enviva, the wood pellets. We have one of their plants in our Northampton County, and we're seeing the correlation between the wood pellets and not being utilized in our communities, but the gases that are made off of at the factories or the plants is very hazardous to our health and our respiratory systems, and also indication that it may be increasing the path of cancer. And then also the practices they use of prying on seniors or landowners, or taking land from folks to take the trees and sometimes not replacing our community. So replenishing our natural resources, and then of course there's coal ash. We have different coal ash sites and dumping sites within our area that is in the back door of a lot of BIPOC communities in our area. And these decisions was made without us. And young people are starting to see this and asking those very serious and hard questions that you don't ask our communities, you don't support our communities, but you put these hazardous things that's going to deteriorate our life, that's hurting us in all aspects, from our food to our water to our safety, and promise to offer jobs in our community that our people are not eligible for or even qualified to apply for those positions. So the issue that we're responding to today is about creating a Northeastern North Carolina Resiliency Hub to bring our voices together, those that are marginalized, especially young people, leading this conversation to organize and have a strategic plan and to focus on the issues. And we call it a Resiliency Organizing Hub simply because we're not just going to be resilient in this as we always are, but we're going to organize in a systemic way to make those changes in our community. The pandemic really opened our eyes and exacerbated a lot of issues in our community, from racism to food insecurity, to water problems, to those things that I mentioned about climate justice, etc. And because of that, so many organizations like ABC2, we had to go into responsive mode and was not prepared. So we want this resiliency hub to keep us prepared. So we always say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So that if next time, if there's a pandemic or the daily crisis that we face or our residents and our young people face in the community, we'll already have the partners and the resources together connected to make that happen. So we use those strategies to want to be able to create a strategic plan to be able to bring those 17 counties together with representatives to make those goals and outcomes and objectives to make them feasible and possible for our community and something that's realistic. Thank you.
The core values that drive our work are honesty, innovation, community, young people, and respect. Here at ABC2, we keep our word and follow through with the work that we do. We want to continue to grow our relationships with the community, people, and organizations. Honesty and respect are some of the main values that help us grow. We believe in valuing the time and work of others. Every meeting we have, we always set the shared agreements to respect everyone's voice and time. Innovative-wise, we are always looking to take on big goals and expand our horizon. One of our famous phrases that we create at ABC2 is, we just don't grow food, we grow innovation, community, and people. We have one of our world changers, youth, develop the ABC2 app and website so it can be easily accessible to the world. Community is big to ABC2 because we value bringing people together. One of our biggest events was the Produce Box giveaway, where we partnered with the USDA and gave 357 tons of food away. Young people have always been at the forefront of the ABC2 organization, whether that is holding leadership positions, a part of the World Changers program, or volunteering.
As a result of our work, not only will we bring forth greater, cleaner, and affordable energy for various rural communities, but we'll be also making leaders of the future. Just as we were able to learn how to protect our earth and fight for climate justice through governmental initiatives, rallies, petitions, and much more, we have to help teach our youth to become part of the fight. Watch out. With our leaders today, there will be twice as many tomorrow. Watch us conquer and succeed in helping rural communities learn, plan, and act amongst community grassroots organizations. NENC Resiliency Hub is only the beginning of an extraordinary and profound difference in rural communities and youth engagement.